Good morning, children. Welcome back to maths class. Myself, Shani. So, which topic we were discussing in previous class? Yes, we were discussing a topic called basic geometrical ideas. So, in that we have learned the definitions. Yes, or no, children? Yes, we have learned the definition of what is geometry, about point, line segment, ray. Then we have discussed about intersecting line, parallel lines, about polygons. Yes or no? So many definitions we have learned, children. Now, in today's class, we are going to start exercise 4.1. So, we are going to discuss exercise 4.1, children. It is in page number 74. Please, you have to open your notebook and you need to copy whatever I am giving. I hope you all understood. So now, these problems all are related to the definitions what we have learned. So shall we start first question, children? Yes. Page number 74. You have exercise 4.1. In that first question, use the figure to name. They have given one figure, children, and they have given 4 to 5 questions related to that figure. Okay. In question 1, A question, what is an A question? You have to identify 5 points. So, you have to identify 5 points of this figure. So, before going to that, first you should know what is the point, which I have explained in my previous class. What is point, children? Yes, you know, point is used to make an exact rotation and it is denoted by a dot. Yes or no? Now, you have to see how many dots are there. Those all we call them as a point. So, what is the answer now? What is the answer now, children? So, here D is 1 point, E is 1 point, again O will be 1 point, C is 1 point and D is 1 point. So, those we have to write like D, E, O, C and D. These are the 5 points of this figure. Okay. Then again in this big question, what is that? A line. So now you have to find a line. So I have explained even the definition of line. What is that, children? Yes, a line which has no end points and it extends indefinitely in both the direction. Yes, no, I said. So how? Yes, you can see D and E. D and E as one line. Why? Because again here E can extend. Here you have to assume D can extend. Or you can see this is one line and these arrows indicates that these lines still extend. So this arrows indicates that line is going to extend further. So first you can write D, E as one line and line is represented by this symbol, children. One line and 2 arrows indicates or it is a symbol of line. Whenever you want to write a points about the line, you have to specifically mention this symbol. Okay. Next you can take E, O as one line. Why, children? Because you can take these 2 points, you can assume that again here O is going to extend, again here E is going to extend. So you can have so many lines in this. So I am going to write only one output. Okay. So E, O is again a line. So you are going to get so many lines. No need to write all. But you have to understand the concept. How to identify the lines. Okay. Then next, what is the third question again? Third question, 4 rays. So next, you have to write F-O-U-R-4 R-A-Y-S. So this also I have explained, children. What do you mean by the ray? What do you mean by the ray? Yes, it is going to move in one direction. Where line is going to extend in both the direction. Line is going to extend in both the direction. Whereas ray, it has one fixed point and it moves in only one direction. Means this point it is not going to extend. Only one side it is going to extend. Means it may extend like this or it may extend like this. But it is going to extend only in one direction. So That is for the ray. Now from this figure, you need to find which are the rays. Please try to find it, children. Please try to find which are the rays. Which are the rays? Yes, you can write OD. OD. Here you can see O. You can say OD is one ray. And for the symbol, you have to write this. Again, you can take OE. OE as one ray. You have to assume. Next, you can take OC. OC as one ray. Then OB is one ray. Okay. Now you have to take this as a fixed point. From O to D, you have to take one ray. Again O to P, second ray. Again O to C, third ray. And O to B, you can take O to B again last ray. Or you can see here only it is moving in one direction. Again if you take this point, again it is moving in one direction. If you take this, again all are moving in the one direction. Means they are extending only in the one direction. Then D, what is the D question? 5 line segments. So you have to write 5 line segments. Which are those? First, before going to write that, you should know what is the line segment. So line segment is nothing but it is going to have a fixed point. Means its end points are fixed. For that, we call them as a line segment. So now from this figure, you can take DE as line segment, and the symbol for the line segment is this. So I am going to write here for the line is denoted by line this, and ray RA by ray. This is the symbol for it, and line segment. This is the symbol for the line segment. So from this figure, you need to write the 5 line segments. So which are those? You can write DE, then OE. You can write next. You can write OC. You can write OE, OC. Then you can write OB. Yes or no? So OD. One more you can take OD. So these are the 5 line segments. You can take whichever you want. You can take OC, OB, again OE, OD. These all are the fixed point. Means the line which have fixed point or the end points, we call them as a line segment. So this is about the first question. I hope you all understood, children. Shall we move to the second question? Yes. What is the second question? Name the line given in all possible 12 brackets, choosing only 2 letters at a time. So they have given one line, children. All you can see, they have given one line and they have given 4 points. Okay. Now you have to find the number of lines which we can get from this. So how many number of lines we can get from these 4 points? You need to write, and one more condition they have given. You have to choose only 2 letters at a time. Means first time you can take AB is one line. Second time only 2 letters you can take. You should not take A, B, C is one line. Again B, C, D is one line. You should not take 3 letters. You should not take only. You need to take 2 letters. So taking 2 letters, you need to write. 12 lines are going to be getted. 12 lines are going to get from this. So you need to write. So first line shall be write AB. AB is one line. Yes or no? Again you can take AC. Keep this point fixed and use all the 3. So AB is one line. Again AC is one line. AD is one line. Yes or no? Now go to point B. Go to point B. BC is one line and BD is one line. Again come to C. Again CD is one line. Again you take reverse of it. Now you have started with A. Now you start with D. So now you can take DC is one line. Again DB is one line. Then you can take DA as one line. D is finished. Now you take C. Now CD is one line and CD is one line. CA is one line. So C point is finished. Now you take B. BA will be one line. So now count how many lines you can can get from that? Yes. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have got 12 different possible ways. Okay. It's very simple. Then shall we move to the next question? What is the next question, children? Use the figure to name. So here also, like in the first question, they have given the figure and they have given you sub question. You need to solve them. Shall we start? Okay. Use the figures to name. In that, what is the first question, children? In this A question, line containing point E. So from this figure, you have to see on which line E is there. So all you can see, A to E is a line on which E is there. So on the line AE, so all you can see from A to E, we can consider it as one line, and you can write AE is one line on which E is lying. Okay. Again in that B question, line passing through A. So line passing through A. So now all you can see here, A is one line. A is one point. And you have to see line passing through the A. So which line is passing through the A? That line you should write. So from this figure you can see from point A to E is one line. So again your answer will be line AE is passing. This line AE is passing through the point E. Okay. Now again this C question. Line on which O lies. Line on which O lies. You should read it as O, not 0. So now you have to see on which line O is there. So on which line O is there? Whether O is on this line? No. So O is on this line. So what is that line? So O to E is the line. So you can write O to, or you can write CO on this line. O is there. Okay. Next, last question. In third question, last sub question, two pairs of intersecting lines. So you have to write two pairs of intersecting lines. So before going to solve it, first you should know which are the what do you mean by intersecting line. So what do you mean by intersecting line, children? Whether these two are intersecting lines. That can we call this as an intersecting line? No. Why, children? Why? Intersecting lines are nothing but the lines should cross each other. Then only we can say that the lines are intersecting lines. Any crossing of lines are there here? No. Crossing, or you can take overlapping. So now if I draw one line is this, another line is this. So now shall we say whether this is an intersecting line? Yes. Why, children? Because you can see two lines are crossing each other at this point, and this point we call it as a intersection point. Now using this concept, from this figure you need to write two pairs of intersecting line. Which are those two pairs, children? So OE is one line and you can take OC is one line. So first pair you can take AE and OC. So first pair you can see AE is one line and this line is intersecting. Which is that line? You can write OC or CA is one pair. Next, second is again AE, and you should take this line. What is this line, children? EF is the intersecting line. So intersecting lines means the lines should cross each other. Okay. So this is all about the third question. Please children, you have to write down whatever I am giving in your notebook. Okay. You have to complete this. Shall we move to the fourth question? I hope you all understood whatever I have explained about the third. Now we are going to fourth question. So fourth question, it is on page number 75 children. You can see. Please try to do it. They are very simple. If you have understood the definitions, then only you can solve this. Okay. Next, what is the fourth question children? How many lines can pass? How many lines can pass through? They have given some 2 points in it, like A, B, one given point. And again in this B question, 2 given points. So, 2 given points. So, what is the question children? How many lines can pass through one given point? So now I am going to write A answer. What is that answer? They have given 1 point. So using this point, how many lines we can draw? How many lines is going to pass through this line? Pass means like this. It should go like this. So this is one line. Again this line is passing the point. Again this line is passing. Again this line is passing. Again this line is passing. Again this line. So for the given 1 point, there are infinite lines. So you can write the answer as infinite lines passes through. Infinite line passes through the given 1 point. So many lines are going to pass through the given. Here it is children, don't get confused. So infinite lines passes through given 1 point. Now this is all about the A question. Again in it, B question is there children. I am going to do here. Okay, you need to continue. So what is the B question? You have to take the 2 points. Here we have taken only 1 point. Yes or no? But here you have to take 2 points. Question number 4, B1. So now you take B question, what is it? 2 points. So you have to take 2 points. When you join the 2 points, how many lines you can draw children? Only 1 line. So this is about the second question. So here only one line passes through. Only one line passes through. Here whereas infinite lines are passing, whereas for the given 2 points only one line we can draw. So only one line passes through given, here we should write given 2 points. Okay. This is the continuation of fourth answer. So in fourth you have A, B. So you can see here A, here B. So A answer I have given here. This B I have written here. Don't get confused. Okay. Now shall we move to the fifth question children? Yes. What is the fifth question? Please see the reader book. Please see. Draw a rough figure and label suitably. Draw a rough figure and label suitably each of the following cases. Again in this question they have given you the sub question. You need to solve that. Shall we start? Okay. Fifth question. Draw a rough figure and label suitably in each of the following cases. That question you need to complete. So in that A question, what is that A question? Point P lies on AB. So point P lies on AB. So what is this children? Whether it is a line or line segment or a ray, how we are going to identify? Yes, you should identify by saying symbol of line segment. Then you have to write, you have to make a point at end and you have to write AB is one line segment. Then you have to read this question. Point P lies on AB. Point P lies on AB means on this line somewhere you should write the P. Lies is nothing but it is going to come on that line. Okay. This is all about the first question. Now in this B question, XY and PQ, line PQ intersect at M. So now you can see the symbols here. It is a symbol of line, not a line segment. So you have to draw XY and PQ line in such a way that they should intersect at M. So you can draw the lines like this. So you can take this line as X and this line as Y, this line as Y, and this line as P, and this line as Q, and this point as M. Very simple. Okay. Now next question, children. Again in fifth C. Again in this same question. C is the, what is that question? Line L contains E and F but not D. So line L contains, I hope B question you understood, children. Moving to this C question. What is this C question? Line L contains E and F but not D. Line L contains E and F but not D. Means what to do, children? You have to draw one line. So this is how you can draw the line. You can draw a straight line, cross line, slanting line, whichever you want you can draw. And you have to consider this line as L. And they have said line L contains E and F. Means you have to make the points E and F on this line. But D is not on that line. It's somewhere outside. You have to represent that D. It's very simple. Okay. Then last D question. Line OP and OQ. Line OP and OQ meet at O. So line OP and OQ meet at O. Then how to draw it, children? So you have to draw a line. You have to draw a line in such a way that this point you have to make it O and this as P and this as Q. So you can see O, P and O, Q, and they are meeting at the point O. It's very simple. I hope you all understood the class, children. Please practice more. And in last video, means yesterday I have given you to write the test. Only hardly 4 to 5 have written. What about others, children? It is going to affect your exams. So be serious and whatever work we have given you need to complete it. So still today I am going to give you the time. Please you can complete your test and you should send me back. Okay? Till then take care. Bye.